We heard what sounded like a ginormous creature stomping into the ground and grunting at us at the end of this dead-end road that I have been living on. And I wonder why it's so freaking haunted. I am spooked. I just don't feel safe. These bugs are really bugging right now, let me tell you. And the AC is really ACing. So we're gonna have to hold our horses until I'm able to speak without an airplane and AC and cicadas in the background. What's good, guys? I know I have a lot of explaining to do. Stick around until the end because I have a lot that I gotta tell you guys. But first, I miss you guys so much and I hope that you all are doing amazing. Where do I start? What do I even say? How do I explain myself? I went missing. I am now here, mostly in Virginia for now, living with my boyfriend. I still go back and forth between New Jersey, but that is like my whereabouts. However, I went from one haunted house to another because the road that I have been living on is incredibly haunted. Historically, it is one of the most haunted roads in this area, which I did not know at first. I'm going to tell you guys all about that in a few, but let me just explain what the hell has been up and like why I went missing. So it was a really rough start to the new year. I don't want to bore you guys too much, so I'm going to keep this short and sweet because there's a lot that I want to talk about in this video. In my absence on YouTube, I have been working super hard on expanding my crystal shop, the Crystalline Soul. If you guys have been purchasing from me the past couple months, that support really means more than anything, especially right now because of just all of the plans that I have and how hard I've been working. I handpick every single crystal that you guys see and I handpack every single order myself. I run this business entirely on my own. I finally feel like I'm at the place where I'm doing what I'm supposed to be doing. And that kind of ties into why I had to take a step back from my YouTube channel. I have to show you guys what is in this current restock because spooky season is upon us and this restock is filled with spooky Halloween crystals. The very first spooky restock basically sold out overnight. You guys killed it and I'm so thankful. And if you guys want any recommendations for crystals, let me know down below in the comments and I will be getting back to you guys. Also, if you have been part of my crystal live stream giveaways in the past couple months, thank you so much for being there. I plan on doing more of those soon where you will have a chance to win one of 10 to 15 crystals that I will be giving away in that live stream. I am so excited about this restock. You guys already know spooky season is year-round for me, but Halloween is my favorite time of year. I would love to know what your favorite crystal from this restock is down below. I have tons of Nightmare Before Christmas themed crystals like these Jack Skellington skulls, as well as Jack and Sally and just Sally and Jack on their own. Check out this black obsidian witch kitty and this Russian flower agate Egyptian sphinx. Watermelon flore is so beautiful, and check out this clear calcite crystal ball. I have lots and lots of bracelets, of course, the little ghosty crystals and Grim Reapers, some smaller crystal towers, Howling Wolf crystals. This is Sunset Labradorite and it is so stunning in natural sunlight. This is Ruby Zoisite, one of my favorite crystals, mint fluorite, and a shiny purple mica tower. If you guys are interested in any of these spooky crystals, there will be a link down below or just go to thecrystallinesoul.com. With that being said, right, so I feel like I haven't really been true to myself. And I know I've kind of talked about this a little bit in the past, but it really hit me back in March and April. And I just felt like I wasn't fully doing my purpose. And when you're not fully doing your purpose, there will be resistance. There was just a lot of resistance and things kept getting in the way that didn't really make sense. And I just knew with all of that resistance meant that I wasn't on the exact path that I meant to be on, and I strayed a little bit off. And that's okay sometimes. And I know that a lot of you guys can relate to that. So my advice for you is if you don't feel like you are truly doing your purpose, if things don't feel right and you're unsure about a situation or where you are in your life, take a step back. Like, it is perfectly okay to separate yourself, to take a break. During that time, self-reflect, take time for yourself with yourself, because we get so caught up in our day-to-day that we often forget to stop and just think about ourselves, right? So that's what I did. I took a step back. I had to disappear for a little bit. I hope that you guys can understand. It's not that I don't love the paranormal, but especially with how busy my store is, I've had to stay stationary, and with that, it's really hard to find paranormal content weekly, stuff that I can post weekly. It's not just always available. You know, I've done most of the locations in New Jersey. I've done a lot of the locations here in Virginia, but I have done a lot of research, and there are a few things that I have yet to do in this area, as well as New Jersey, actually. So if I'm unable to travel, the plan is to still do things locally, but there will be some changes with my channel. I really want to showcase who I am at the core, and I haven't opened up too much about my spiritual journey, but it's something that I'm really looking to do in the next couple of months. So I really would love your support with that. I would love to vlog more. I would love to vlog my little adventures. You know, it doesn't always have to be paranormal because there's so much to me. So I just hope that you guys will enjoy that content. I know a lot of you guys have been here since the beginning and have followed me through everything that I've gone through the past 5 years, and I am like eternally grateful for you, because that just shows me that you guys are ride or die. You are here with me through the journey, and that is the support that I need. I have to keep moving this because the light, the way that it's like shining through, it's actually pretty cool. It's hitting my scorpion necklace. I don't know if you guys can see that. Couple other updates. You know, I'm still dealing with my chronic pancreatitis. On top of that, I do have some mental health issues that I've been trying to work through since the new year. But I'm okay. I'm fine. That self-reflection period taught me a lot about myself. I learned a lot of valuable lessons, and sometimes sitting in silence is what you need. It's what I needed. And sit in silence with yourself to find yourself. It is so important because, again, we get so stuck in our daily routines that we forget to stop and feel what's important to us. Anyway, there's so much more that I want to talk about in this video, like this haunted ass road that I live on now here in Virginia. I also have some investigations coming up that I will be posting, one with my girl Kelsey Davies at the Brushy Mountain State Penitentiary. That is coming soon. That was one of the scariest nights of my life. I just want you guys to know I miss you, and I miss connecting with you guys, and I really appreciate everybody that has stayed in touch with me the past couple months through social media, through my live streams. Okay, so let me tell you about what all has been going on here in Virginia at my boyfriend's house. So if you guys didn't, as I'm saying that, it looks like a person just walked. Yeah, I've been seeing a lot of ghosts. That's the problem. I've been seeing a lot of freaking ghosts. It's like, are my abilities getting stronger, or is this place just real haunted? Jeff and I have been together for about 6 months now, and I've never been open about my relationships on social media, but this one is just very different, and Jeff and I have a lot in common. I have introduced him on my social media. You may have seen him briefly on a live stream, but he will be in my upcoming investigations and adventures here on my channel, and the love that you guys have showed him is very important to me, so just know that. Okay, so I think it's about time that I tell you what all has been going down here on this property here where I've been living in Virginia, because I don't know if I am going crazy, if my abilities are strengthening, or if this place is just really freaking haunted. So down this dirt road is a cemetery, and there used to be an old field hospital, which is currently where one of his neighbors is living. Now this guy is super negative and he's not nice, and there's always problems. The cops have been called on them multiple times, and honestly, we are all a little afraid of the people that live in that house. We do believe that the energy could be affecting them, but the Revolutionary War came through here, as well as the Civil War, and this was old Native American land as well. We're also right on the Mason-Dixon line. I actually saw a Confederate Civil War soldier in the back of Jeff's house one day. It looked like a real person. I usually see energy and spirits in the form of like my mind's eye, but I'm starting to see them here as physical beings, like with my actual eyes, which is intense. So about 2 months ago, we were just standing outside looking up at the stars, and we heard a... If you guys hear anything in this video, let me know, because nobody lives anywhere close and I feel like I'm hearing shit. I just thought I heard a man. We heard what sounded like a ginormous creature stomping into the ground and grunting at us. I looked up the bear population here in his town. It's like non-existent. He has lived here for 12 years and he has never seen a bear, either as his dad or his mom. Still cannot figure out what it is. Following night, we come outside. Same thing happens. This time, it sounds like a woman screeching. I looked up every animal that could possibly make that sound. We could not find anything. Weirdly enough, this area is known for the screaming banshee woman. If you guys have ever heard of her, let me know. It thoroughly freaked me out. If you guys want to see me do something on that or on this road, also let me know. I've been wanting to go down to the dead end at night and investigate a little bit because there is a cemetery down there. There's a cemetery at the end of this dead end road that I have been living on. And I wonder why it's so freaking haunted. But I'm gonna take you guys back there now. I wanna show you, at least in the daylight, while I feel comfortable enough to go back there. The thing is, I would probably like walk back there at night and it's pretty far. Jeff would obviously come with me, but after those 2 encounters out here, I am spooked. I just don't feel safe. Like this land, there's something about this land that just feels terrible. There's been a lot of death here and it's something that I can feel when I pull onto the road. It's like I'm driving into this big dark shadow. I can't explain it. It's just the energy that I feel and how I feel energy. And when I see it in my head, like when I envision this place, it's like the house is protected because of what I've done here. But this land, there is something so strange about it. There's a lot that goes into the story about this road. I haven't even fully dug into what all has gone on here. I do want to go down to the end of the road, maybe get some drone shots for you guys as well. The thing is with the paranormal, I have pushed my limits. As you guys know, you have seen me in some crazy situations, but this is where I've been living, so it's a little different messing with the paranormal in your own home. And I'm not one to talk. I know, because my house in New Jersey is haunted and I bring home haunted shit all the time. Oh, and speaking of which, I have a couple new dolls that I have added to the collection, a marionette doll and a new clown. And let me tell you, the marionette doll I named Mickey, he is in fact haunted. I'm gonna show you guys in just a few, but we're gonna take a trip down to the end of this road so I can show you. You're gonna come with me. I'm not going alone. Okay, so we are driving down the spooky road. Now this is old Revolutionary War land, Native American land, like I said, Civil War land. We're on the Mason-Dixon line. I have been seeing spirits left and right, like full-blown people standing, walking. It's freaky. Let me turn the camera around. Let me show you. Oh, bye. Oh, bye. There's also lots of cows. There's so many cows over here. I wonder if we see the cows. Probably not, but their neighbors are gonna be like, who the hell is this New Jersey license plate driving down this dirt ass road? It's typically where the cows would be. Oh God, somebody's sitting up there. Like, vibes are so weird. Vibes are not immaculate. If anybody's down here, I'm gonna be really upset because I just want to see the freaking cemetery, man. Oh, ha. And here we are. Oh my God. These people are like staring at me. Oh my God. I don't know who's buried back here. Oh, it's like a cute little thing. There's like a little oasis, like just like the woods are split and you can like have a picnic. I have no business turned around right here. I have no business being back here either, I feel like. God, I wasn't expecting people to be sitting there. I'm like, these are like not the good people that are over here, so I don't want to be by these people. Okay, so here is the cemetery I got out of the car. The strange man, apparently this is his property, and yeah, so I don't know how old these tombstones are. I just wanted to give you guys a quick little peek, but they are all overgrown. I wish I can get in there to see, but I can't. I don't know what to do.
For our safety, we had to leave. The man that owns the land where the cemetery is on told us that we better leave and not come back. It was so strange because he invited Jeff into his house just to tell him to immediately get out and to get off of his property. Jeff said that it was like stepping back into the 1700s and that it was the worst feeling he's ever felt and that it was so negative.
That was the weirdest shit ever. I had to stop filming because of what happened. I can't believe that just happened. There are some weirdos living down this road. Like, something is not right with the energy in this area. Thank God, for whatever reason, Jeff decided to pull all the way down the road. He knew that I was gonna be there. I guess he he stopped before he ended up doing what he had to do. Thank God. There were those 2 people outside. Mind you, like, the cops are called on these people all the time, and the houses are so spaced apart, and we can still hear them like screaming and yelling and fighting with each other. One time, a bloody man ended up on Jeff's property saying that the people in that house were trying to kill him. I don't know. I really don't know the full story, but again, it's a very rural area, dirt road. Like, I don't even have internet or service down this road. The internet does not reach, and the satellite sucks. That's how desolate it is. You know, it's a pretty desolate road. Jeff walked up to the guy. He just let him know that I wanted to get a couple shots of the cemetery. Apparently it's on his property. I thought it was on a guy we call AW. He's the cowboy that lives at the end of the road that owns all of the cows. We thought it was his. The 2 guys were like, we gotta go notify like so-and-so. It's actually his property. They go, they ask. The guy wants Jeff to like come inside, which is so bizarre because, again, we're out in the middle of nowhere, and it's just like weird vibes. So Jeff disappears into the bushes. Like, I have no idea where he's going. I guess behind there is the house, and he doesn't come back for like 5 minutes, and he comes back and he's like, yeah, we gotta go. I'm like, I mean, you live on this road. Like, this is your road. I should be able to fly a drone over the road at least, you know? This is what he texted me. That guy is a grumpy F. Just because I said I knew the farmer here, AW, he told me to leave. That dude is nuts. That house is so negative inside, it's scary.
So it's the next day and I'm sitting here editing the video, but something else happened and I needed to tell you guys because this is insane. So I was talking to Jeff's mom and she let me know that she decided to call the cowboy. That's who owns the cows. He informed her that the guy who kicked Jeff out of his house kicked him off of this land and all of his cows. And we had no idea. And that's exactly why I have not seen the cows. Now, he didn't even want to disclose where he lives because he fears the guy that lives there. And he's known Jeff's mom for like the past 12 years and they were pretty good friends. And something happened that drove him off of this land, and that has made him not even want to disclose where he moved to. So a little disturbing. Yeah, this man is pretty dangerous. I don't think I'll be going back down this road. Not gonna lie, I can't believe I went down there by myself, but Jeff and I never thought that would happen. We never thought that there would be this big of an issue. Thank God Jeff did come down the road, and he said like very last minute before he left to go do what he had to do, he said he got a bad feeling and he drove down the road. Thank God he did. Again, because who knows what would have happened. And come to find out, that cemetery belongs to the woman who owns the house that Jeff's parents rent from. It's a little bizarre that he won't let anybody on that land. His family members are not buried there. It's the property of the woman who like owns all of these houses. He has no relation to her and he does not even talk to her.
This land 100% affects people in this area. I feel like it's affected Jeff and myself. I feel like it's already affected his family. Sometimes I do wonder if there is something dark and demonic that's lingering in this area on this road. Multiple times the cops had to be called because of the vicious fighting that was going on there. So I wasn't able to get drone shots of the cemetery, but I did give you guys like a quick little glimpse. I was thinking about going back there at night, but it's very evident that now I'm not allowed to. Like, it's so weird. Like, he doesn't even know the people in the cemetery. You know what I mean? It's not his family. It's people that lived here prior to him. It's so bizarre. Like, this entire situation is so weird. I understand it's his property. I respect it, but Jeff has lived down this road for 12 years. You're neighbors with him for how long? And you can't even let us get like a quick shot of a cemetery that is way off the beaten path, nowhere near your house. I mean, we're talking like acres and acres of land. It's weird. Whew, what a day, guys. What a day. I'm about to introduce you guys to my new additions. This guy we named Mickey. Now, I do believe that he is haunted. Ah! Do not fall. Do not fall. Do not fall. It's a far drop you got there. Oh my God. He lost his hat. I can't get him to stay. He looks like the Goosebumps doll. Speaking of which, I found this sick Goosebumps mask from the episode The Haunted Mask. If you know, you know. I decided to name him Mickey, and I do believe he is in fact haunted. As soon as we brought him into the car... What is this guy doing? We'll talk about him in a second. As soon as I brought him into the car, Jeff and I both heard a man talking inside of the car. And then we brought him back home, put him in here, and we heard a man talking in the hallway. He was bought from Fredericksburg, Virginia. This guy right here, we named him Jingles the Clown. I'm not sure if there's anything attached to him, but right now he's just vibing with Jack. You guys know Jack. Jack says, hey, he misses you guys so much. Just wanted to break out this bad boy and see if in fact there is any energy attached to any of these guys. Mickey, is there anything with you? Got a little spike. You do more than that. My intuition before I even bought him brought me to him. He was inside of this case, which is his original case that he came in. I can't remember the exact year that this was made, but we're talking maybe like 40, 50 years ago. He was stuffed inside this case and something drew me to him in this large antique mall in Fredericksburg. And I opened it and here he is. Wow. If there's something with this doll, can you make this light up? Come on, Mickey, you could do a little bit more than that. Make that go red. You do a little bit more? Okay, let's try Mr. Jingles. Is there anything with Mr. Jingle? Oh my God. Did I just get 2 new haunted dolls? Jack, can you make this light up for us? That's my boy. That's Jack. You guys already know. Oh my goodness. So Jack is a very gentle spirit. If you are new here or you don't remember Jack, he's the homeboy. He's been with me for years. I have seen his ghost 3 times, but he's a good boy. He's a good guy. Like, Jack made that shit spike. Let's move Mickey. Let's move him to the bed. I want to try something. Can you make this light up for me if there's something with this doll? Wow. Is there something with Mr. Jingles? Holy moly. Jack, can you make this light up for us again? Show everybody. Thank you, Jack. Just so you guys can see, it is answering pretty intelligently, like as I'm asking the question, and there is nothing around that could make this go off. So as you can see, if I come over here, if you guys like each other, make this light up red. Oh no. Do you guys like each other? Yes or no? Light up for red. I mean, yes for red. That was insane, right? Because what are the odds of me bringing home yet another haunted doll? It's just interesting, like when I do stumble upon them, it's like something's drawing me to them. So anyway, guys, if you want to see me do a full investigation here at Jeff's house on his road, not anywhere near his neighbors, let me know. Let me know down below. I also want to get some trail cams to point towards the tree line where we heard those very strange and unusual sounds. Oh, and I also forgot to mention, Jeff has seen a full-blown UFO here with lights and all. So some strange stuff does happen down on this road. Thank you guys so much for watching and being patient with me as I take this break from YouTube to figure out what the hell I'm going to be doing with my life. And if you have been supporting my crystal shop during my time away, thank you so much as well. There will be a link down below in the description if you want to check it out. And I will be back to posting weekly. I hope you guys are excited and I'll see you super soon. Peace out, starlings.